Let's talk a little bit about the types of deals that you can get into. How many of you have ever thought, I'm going to go focus on foreclosures because I heard you can make $1 million in foreclosures? You ever thought that? Okay. A lot of people think that, and I have to tell you that's probably 90% of my calls where they say, I want to do foreclosures. Or now, what's the big key thing? Short sales. Everybody's like, I heard you can make bucks in short sales. And it's like, well, yeah, you can. But I don't want anybody ever to focus on anything or tie in too hard on anything because, for example, if you just do foreclosures, what are you missing out on? Probate and estate sales. That's one of my favorites, is probates and estates. And most of the properties I've ever bought have been probate or estate or that type of situation. And I had a client that came to me about 1.5 years ago and they said, hey Greg, out of all the properties you've bought, what percentage of those have been foreclosures? And I'm thinking, that's a good question because I never thought about it, but let me think back. So I'm like, no. I've never bought a foreclosure, okay, ever. Never. I've never bought. I've looked at hundreds of them. But what happened was back in Salt Lake, I was looking at a bunch of foreclosures one time, a bunch of HUD properties, and every time I put a bid in on it, I'd get outbid. And it was making me mad, and I'm going back to my agent, I'm saying, hey, what the heck's going on here? What would that house go for? And she'd tell me the price, and I'd say, well, that's crazy, because that house isn't worth that price. Why is somebody paying more than what the house is worth? Why would you think?
Because they want to do foreclosures.
They want to do foreclosures. And you get these young couples, that's exactly it. You get these young couples who go in and they're thinking, I got a foreclosure, it's a great deal. I can put in some sweat equity, the agent said it's a great deal. They're in. And I got outbid as an investor. Happened time and time and time again. So what did I decide? Forget that. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Because I can't compete against stupidity. You can't. Nobody can. Okay? And so foreclosures, the water is a little bit muddy because there's a lot of people focusing on it. Can you make money in foreclosures? Heck yeah. There's tons of money in it. You can make $1 million. And as soon as I tell people don't do something, that's why I'll never say don't do foreclosures. Because as soon as I say that, somebody's going to go make $1 million doing it, and then I'm going to look stupid. Okay? So you can do whatever you want. Just realize you want to take a shotgun approach and say, okay, if we come across a good foreclosure, let's do it. If we come across a good short sale, we'll do it. But we got to keep our eyes open to any kind of opportunity that's out there, and we never want to focus too exclusively on anything. Okay? When people ask me what do I do, another common question, what do you focus on? I don't focus on anything. If there's a good deal, I'll take a look at it. And they say, do you specialize in commercial or residential? Neither. If there's a good house deal, we'll run it. If there's a good commercial deal, we'll run it. We just take a look at any project at any time, any day. If it makes sense, we'll run it.